This is Fred Wall, the Visa Coach, and today's topic is, what are the eligibility requirements for a K1 Fiancé visa in 2017?
VisaCoach. Fast, easy, and personal.
I am Fred Wall, the Visa Coach, and I am known for the personal, one-on-one relationship, that we share. That's you, me, and your partner as we work together as a team to overcome the many challenges of immigration. Don't risk your happiness. Don't go this course alone. Alone, it's far too easy to make mistakes that cause tears, delays, and expensive denials. Pick up the phone and speak with me directly so that, you and I can get to know each other. This is the free case assessment I talk about later. Now, if we are compatible, that's the beginning of our beautiful relationship to get you the immigration approvals that you need. Now, this is what two of my clients, Eric and Na, had to say. Na comes from Vietnam, and I helped her get her Fiancé visa and her green card. Once my husband knew me, he started looking for information how to get me to the USA. And he chose your service. I remembered I argued with him, why not choose services in Vietnam? And he still insisted with his choice. Good choice, Eric. Now, I must tell that is the best choice he had ever made. Your service helped my husband get a waiver from problems with his past that scared us that USCIS might deny our K1 application. I passed my visa interview, and then after, you helped us apply for green card, and we did not even have to have an interview. It was waived. Good. And I just got my green card. Thank you so much, Fred. Na and Eric, you're certainly welcome. Now, let's talk about the eligibility requirements for a K1 Fiancé visa in 2017. I'm going to list point by point what these requirements are. First, both the sponsor and fiancé are free to marry. That means they have always been single, or if previously married, that marriage has been ended by divorce, annulment, or death. Second, the couple has met in person within the past 2 years. This means both have met face-to-face in person. Webcams are great, but only the in-person meeting, breathing the same air, counts. 3, the couple's relationship is bona fide. This means the couple has a sincere relationship between them. It does not have to be a Hallmark greeting card romantic relationship, but it must be sincere, that the couple truly want to spend their lives together, and that they are not shamming. They are not undergoing this process only for immigration purposes. 4, the couple's engagement matches the cultural norms from the fiancé's home country. This is a similar requirement to being bona fide, is that the couple acts bona fide by following the cultural norms from the fiancé's home country. What that means is that if, for example, in the country and culture of the fiancé, an engagement celebration is expected, or a ring is expected, or dowry is expected, or full involvement of the family is expected, then the couple should do what is expected. Appearances count. Number 5, the couple intends to marry. This means the couple has serious intentions to marry if the visa is granted. That means the couple should, in good faith, hope that should all go well, within the 90-day visit, they will marry. In practice, the promise that they intend to marry doesn't mean they must marry. If things don't go as planned, they are not forced to marry. Instead, the fiancé, should return to home country. Number 6, the sponsor must be a U.S. citizen. That means, green card holders, lawful permanent residents in the USA, are not eligible. Number 7, the sponsor's income is over, $16,000, it's over 100% of his state's poverty level. And in 2017, this means over $16,240 annual income for the sponsor and his fiancé, plus $4,000 and change for any additional household members. Usually this means dependent children. Cash assets or home equity can substitute for income. Number 8, the sponsor has not applied previously 2 or more times. The U.S. sponsor is officially limited to 2 fiancé visa applications in a lifetime, but to apply again, a waiver from being ineligible to apply must be granted by USCIS. The sponsor must wait 2 years from his last fiancé visa application. So the U.S. sponsor is officially required to wait at least 2 years between applying for each fiancé visa. And to apply again sooner, well, again, a waiver from being forced to wait to apply must be granted by USCIS. 10. The sponsor cannot have been convicted of certain crimes. Well, if previously convicted of domestic violence, sexual abuse, child abuse, dating violence, stalking, multiple controlled substance violations, or homicide, the U.S. sponsor is ineligible. Now, depending on the circumstances of the past convictions, again, a waiver from being ineligible is possible if granted by USCIS. And I can help with all these waivers. 11. The foreign fiancé has a passport. Well, the fiancé possesses a passport permitting her to travel across international borders. That's because the fiancé visa will be stamped into the passport, so she needs to have it. And the visa is usually good for 6 more months. So the passport must have at least, say, 8 more months of validity from the time of her interview. 12. The foreign fiancé passes the medical exam. The fiancé must have the required vaccinations, does not carry any diseases that would cause a public health risk, and does not have any dangerous physical or mental disorders, and does not have a medical condition that would require public financial assistance to treat. 13. The foreign fiancé has not, well, seriously violated U.S. immigration laws. Overstaying previous visas to the USA, deportation, misrepresentation, and fraud to U.S. immigration might prevent approval of any fiancé visa. Number 14, the foreign fiancé is of good moral character. This is a kind of catch-all. It was designed to prevent criminals and, well, sex trade workers from being eligible. But sometimes the consular officer can also apply this rule to other situations. For example, if the courtship between the fiancé and American sponsor took place, well, before all divorces to prior spouses were final, the consular officer could consider the relationship at that time to be adultery and deny on moral grounds. I have seen this. 15, the couple marries within 90 days of arrival. Finally, after the fiancé visa is granted and the foreign fiancé travels to the USA, the couple has 90 days after landfall to marry. And as long as the wedding took place on schedule, the foreign fiancé is eligible to apply for, well, his green card and permanent residency. But if the wedding did not occur, the foreign fiancé should leave the USA by or before day 90. This was Fred Wall, the Visa Coach. Now please like or add your comments to this video. Then go to VisaCoach.com and sign up for the VisaCoach monthly newsletter. Each month it's full of tips and advice on immigration and free of charge. Finally, when you are ready to get started, call for your free case assessment and, well, speak with me directly.
Before starting your immigration adventure, before entering an arcane maze of rules, regulations, and procedures, before committing yourself to a risky path that could mean an end to your happiness, speak with the Visa Coach and ask for his free consultation. He listens to you to learn the red flags and strengths of your case, your eligibility and goals. He will suggest which visa is right for you, the best strategy to get it, and how soon your love can join you. The friendly advice and wisdom he'll freely share with you might make the difference between approval and denial, and could save you months or years of loneliness and separation. What have you got to lose? Book your free consultation today.